y'all. I'm sorry it took so long to get back. It's your girl, Lady Q, in the building. I was just letting y'all know that I had a shuffle today for the Cancerians. I shuffled, I have a day job, so I was doing that. But I just want to read to y'all what came out today, okay? So, I'm going to start with the fallback. Fallback said, retreat. Pull back your energy, step away, take a needed break. Let me turn down the music. You will awaken to a new point of view. It's amazing what a perspective shift can do. But fall back, y'all, fall back. That's the Cancerian shuffle. So, and then it says, sweat it out. Get out of your head and into your body. Practice yoga, exercise, frees the mind. Bam. Came here, you guys. Listen. Then it said, time for adventure. Turn waiting into living. Be spontaneous. Try new things. If not now, when? What? Read the card, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm finna take this advice. Trust me. It came out. I'm hoping to share it with other cancers, So if you don't like people that don't shuffle, that have to shuffle on camera, I wasn't able to do that today. But here I am. Sorry. I'm not showing my face just yet, you guys. So listen up. Anyways, that was the fallback journal. Cards. That's what that said. So then we went on. I'm going to find the books that I need. I have this one, this one. But I also need a different one. I have a lot. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. I'm not using those two, so it must be this one. Yes. And one other one, which was one that I was reading earlier. Where did I? Here it is. So first we're gonna go here, because I think this stands alone in the deck it came out of. Yes. Okay. So we're looking at number 4. I wanted to read to y'all what these cards say. I'm not making this up. I went and I shuffled these cards today. I didn't get to read this one, but it does say caterpillar, right? Sorry if it's saying caterpillar. I know y'all can read that. Caterpillar, and it says opportunity. What? Opportunity. Caterpillar. Opportunity. Transformation. Opportunity. Independence from conditioned responses. The energy of the caterpillar appears heralding a time of transformation and opportunity. Here you are being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it for the time being. And new cannot emerge from the old. And the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this moment. Caterpillar is an invitation to test out a new strategy to get a different, better result. Remember that the definition of lunacy is continuing with the same thinking and behavior and hoping for a different outcome. It's time to break away from habitual responses, to surprise yourself and startle others, eliciting a smile or a frown or a look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness or for permission to do the unexpected. Any other response right now will lead to more of the same and no real change. Sometimes the most original response is no response whatsoever. Stand stock still, staring steadily into the eyes of the players in your drama, avoiding engagement until the moment is right. caterpillar invites you to witness the story unfolding, knowing that the deciding on the timing of your action is an essential as finding the best move to make. And when you do act, let there be no doubt in anyone's mind of your determination, the power you unleash. Boom, caterpillar, opportunity, bam. Oh my goodness. Did y'all see that? Number 4, by the way, if you have that somewhere significant and you like numbers and all that good stuff. Then, let me see here. Okay, it was the Angel Oracle next, right? Sacred Plan, y'all. Who tried to make this up? Because I didn't. It all came out of different decks. This is a different deck. This is from Angel Guides. Let's see here what the Sacred Plan say. Sacred Plan. Understand this. Sacred Plan. This card doesn't represent the plan that God has for your life, more the plan that comes to fruition based on your intentions and your highest good. You have been given the incredible gift of free will, and therefore your thoughts, deeds, actions, and intentions are in some way going out into the universe and curating the experiences, opportunities, and energies that are flowing in and out of your life. When this card appears, you are being encouraged to move into a state of surrender. When you recognize that, yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life, but how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intentions unfolding in a way that God, the universe, feels is for your growth and highest good. Know that every experience you have been through in your life has been a waymaker on your journey towards growth and expansion. And your angels are acknowledging your growth now. I'm telling you, man. Sacred Plan, right? If you are trying to force plans into action, the angelic guidance is to back down and trust in the greater good. Often when something isn't happening for us, we're frustrated, but that's only because we don't see that our perfect plan is unfolding. When your ideas and plans go wrong, trust that the universe has a greater plan for you, and that your greater plan isn't something that has already been chosen for you. It's more an accumulation, a culmination of your life's intentions, prayers, actions, washing back towards you with opportunities and experiences. Call on your angels to light up the path ahead. You may feel that you are facing the unknown, but know that you are always guided and protected. Sacred Plan, y'all. Can't make it up. We have another one right here in the middle. This one says friendship and union. You read it. There it is. Friendship and union. This is a time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important now. There is a strengthening in your bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, and encouraging people at this time, and it's important to enjoy friendships and other connections you have. If you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you are moving into a far more supportive and joyful space now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to connect deeply with those you trust most. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into your friendships and relationships. Be present, listen, open up, smile, laugh, venture forth, and enjoy this time. If you have felt left out recently or have been wondering if you can trust those around you, angels are giving you clear insights and information to help. Don't concern yourself about any relationships or friendships that have been fading into the background. What's important is that your vibration and energy will attract friends whom you can be yourself and whom can mirror back to you who you are. If there's something missing in a particular important friendship, know that your angel guide is inviting you to ask yourself, what is missing here? How can I supply it? If you feel that you are struggling to make friends or you don't know who your friends are, invite your angels to assist you in making connections with those who can share and receive in loving a balanced way. Your angel friends are ready to help you form incredible unions. Friendship and union. This one is do the work. Yep, you gotta do the work, right? Don't worry, we're gonna get to the middle and all of that soon. Be patient. Anyways, that one is do the work, right? Do the work. If you are wondering whether to move forward or not, this card is a message from your angels to continue on. You might feel that your current situation requires more time and energy than you are able to give. There is a good chance that you are feeling disheartened or even drained. It is important to know that everything involved in this situation is pivotal to your growth, expansion, and spiritual connection. This card invites you to switch on the light you have within. It's time to be a star, to rise up, to get beyond the wheel and drive your journey of your life. Yes, energy is going to be needed and hustle and push, but every single effort you make will pay off. Right now, you are sending out a signal, and that will create a wave that can lay the foundation for the rest of your life. Being spiritual isn't always easy. It comes with a price, and often that price is time and effort. That is why angels call it light work, because we have to work our light. This isn't spiritually easy. This isn't spiritual vacation. This is spiritual work. And that does mean we have to work. Action, effort, surrender, and trust are needed for things to come together. But when this card appears, you have an important opportunity to figure out the balance between effort and effortlessness. And understand when both of these energies need to move through your being. If you want to abandon a project or walk away from a situation, this card is letting you know that you are needed more than ever. This isn't the time to run away. This is the time to turn up. When you show up, ready and willing to do the work, you will move up too. Bam. Do the work, y'all. I'm just saying. If you're a Cancer out there, you better be listening because you want to claim this. I'm telling you. It's the bomb. You see this? It's the beautiful information that I've been asking for. And if you are a Cancer too, that card came out. I'm gonna read those. So yes, listen guys, if you can't tell me that something was good was coming out of this message right here, then I gotta share right now, right here. Listen to me. I'm gonna read the other card first and then I'm gonna read this one. This one says Imam Koli, root. Y'all know where the root chakra is, right? The root chakra is, let me see, it's this one. And that is number, the root chakra, that's the third eye. That's the crown, heart, sacral chakra. The second, something like that, guys. But you see, I got the information. I'm just trying to enlighten you. Anyways, we going on to root, which is this like the sacral chakra. It says, imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a tape root. The strong central root under a tree, through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky, the Imam Koli points to the memories and experience that fed your first roots. your early home life, your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. Action. Look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure. What creates sanctuary for you? Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlie this situation. Lean into habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoy your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you, but that may not be the case for your housemates. So you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. The IC also speaks of deeper roots. The spiritual, religious, and philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swim within as a child. This philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spiritual or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether they imbue you with unconscious habits or were that from which you were rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. The challenge: unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie in this situation and the excavation and need excavation. Gift: build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground, and feel the strength of the earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. Imam Coley, The Root. Got to be grounded. I've been hearing a lot of readers say that too. I'm just saying, a lot of this stuff is really coming together for me, and I wanted to share that because everybody don't have the time, or may want to know that information too. Cancer, immerse. Don't we immerse ourselves? I'm telling you, I'm a Cancer to my heart. Understand that. Immerse. Cancer is symbolized by a crab who asks us to dive deep into the sea of emotion and come back home again. The crab always carries its protective shell. However, this moon-ruled cardinal water sign signifies nutrition in and out of the body and is connected to the breast and stomach. The sun shines here, June the 21st through July the 22nd. Action: be the emotional leader and connect with the parent archetype. If you are in need of parenting yourself, reach out to the Divine Mother and Father, to the earth beneath, the sky above, and feel held. Once you feel fed by spirit, it becomes easier to accept the ordinary human limitations of the people around you. If you are called to parent others in this situation, whether in love or work, do so with a balanced approach of honest feedback and support of self-care. Nurture without enabling. Model what you want others to do. Nourish the connections with your chosen family and tribe. Nourish bodies, gardens, communities, and your temple's hearth. Cancer calls us to deepen our relationship to home, but not to get stuck in the protective shell. If you need more out of life, you'll have to leave this safety to find what you need. If a home base or a safe place within your soul, and from that safety, be ready to brave exploration and risk caring with all your heart. Excuse me. Challenge: crabs are hard on the outside, but soft and squishy on the inside. Remember that the very defenses you think will keep you safe may actually keep important people out. Soften your shell. You have a backbone and are not protected solely by the exoskeleton gifts. Be aware of the psychic pool in which you float. If you feel tossed by the waves or battered by the anxiety of those around you, dive down deeper and find the calm below. Float in the ocean in collective consciousness and feel cradled, nurtured by the Divine Mother, fed and cuddled. That is us, Cancer, immersed. Okay, so we read that one. Now, I got these ones, right? We're going to start with Sister Soldier, Power. What? Sister Soldier, Power. Let's read that. I'm going the wrong way, y'all. Sister Soldier, Power. What? And I like that Mia X is playing in the background, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that's my jam right there. So listen, impact, persuasiveness, force, engagement, activism, community service. Sister Soldier, y'all. Power. Listen. Words have power. And Sister Soldier has plenty of them. As a female rapper, she became a de facto member of Public Enemy, the first woman to align with the legendary hip-hop group. She released her debut album, 360 Degrees of Power, in 1992. The same year, she became notorious for speaking out against President Bill Clinton's racial remarks on America. It was known as the Sister Soldier moment in American politics, but she had many moments to follow. While her memoir, No Respect, set the tone for Sister Soldier's book writing career, it was 1999's The Coldest Winter Ever that secured her fate as Queen of Hip Hop Literature. Through books, activism, and consistently speaking out for change, Sister Soldier is still a public enemy of the patriarch. Boom. Y'all better listen. Y'all know, right? If you're feeling the gravitational pull to change the world, there is a reason for it. It doesn't have to be on a grand scale like Sister Soldier. You can slowly move upward until one day you make a massive impact. You'll never know until you try. But pulling this card is a sign that it's time for some action. Link with some community groups or form your own. The best part of being an agent for change is there's no wrong way to do it, as long as you think like a soldier and keep your boots on the ground. What? Sister Soldier, y'all. Power. Cancer. Let's get to our power, right? Eve. Change. Y'all know about Eve. Telling you, she did a lot, right? And she still is. Got kids now and everything. Whole husband on talk show and stuff. Like she been Eve. Change. Y'all see it, right? Transformation, new beginnings, travel, movement, reinvention. As a first lady of the Rough Riders, Eve possessed a bark that intimidated even her male counterparts. Known as the pit bull in a skirt, she harnessed her dual powers of sexuality and lyricism to evolve consistently in sound and in style. Eve is a master of change, comparing her early work on songs like What Y'all Want to later hits like Let Me Blow Your Mind and Tambourine. Makes it clear that Eve moves with the times and stays ahead of the curve. She is so fluent in shifting her path, she made the move from rap to TV to film and talk shows. She's evolutionary. Whether you are consistently in a state of flux or have total aversion to the mere thought of change, Eve's card suggests it's time for something now. Something new. Something new. Okay. It may be time to reprogram and blow your own mind a bit. Move forward with confidence in whatever endeavor you are seeking out, taking a huge risk and deciding to commit to something major. Eve is here to tell you now, it is the moment for making those leaps and bounds. Take a deep breath and jump. Shake your tambourine while you're at it. Y'all listening? Next, Us Girls, right? And it say guidance. Now, me personally, I looked them up. And of course, they didn't pop up. But I read a little more about the situation, and you'll find out. So listen, the Us Girls say guidance. Foundation, grounding, connection to earth. Archetype, advice. Shyrock. Debbie D and Lisa Lee are known as hip-hop's matriarchs, the first ever to do it. Shyrock is the first female MC, part of the legendary Funky 4+1. She was the Miss Plus One. Debbie D is the first female solo MC, performing with pioneering DJ Wanda D. And Lisa Lee is the first female MC in the legendary Zulu Nation. Together they appeared in the film Beat Street as the group Us Girls, and their record Us Girls Can Boogie 2 proved female MCs were quite equally fresh. The song's popularity brought Us Girls global attention, and their tour made a big step for hip-hop in the 80s. These three queens exemplify what it means to be pioneers of hip-hop culture. With an Us Girl card, you can definitely boogie too, but seek some guidance before you make your move. Talk to your mother, grandmother, and maternal figure in your life, or Mother Nature or Mother Earth. These divine feminine sources can inspire your outlook and help you reach the heart of the matter. So take a step back and consult with your trusted circle. If you don't understand, I can't tell you no more. Look, this basically fell out for us, right? So listen. Last but not least, I'm gonna go to this little doohickey here. I know you see it, right? And let me just say, at the bottom of the deck, y'all, I left it up there so I could tell y'all, because what? The Ten of Cups, that's a happy relationship and family satisfaction, completion, good fortune, harmony, gratitude, being aligned with your tune nature. Tune nature. Everything was upright. Everything was upright. I want y'all to know that. So now, let me grab my notebook, because I ain't trying to rush. I want y'all to get this message, I really do. Or I wouldn't be here right now talking to you, right? It's your girl, Lady Q, I'm just saying. So, I did a specific kind of spread. And this spread is called the snapshot spread. Snapshot, right? So this card is where the dynamic is currently. It's currently in the Four of Pentacles. Financial control and stability, holding on possessive, neither making or losing money, mean, stingy, withholding. That's where it's at, right? Don't tell me you ain't feel it, because I felt that. I felt that. So that's where the dynamic is currently, the situation. Okay? This is what you think. This is what they think. This is where it could head. Okay, we're going to start over here with what we think. Where's your head at, Cancer? Me. Good luck. Life cycles. Up, down, ups and downs, destiny, karma, transition, movement, progression, travel, turning point, opportunity, change. And I mean it. That is where my head is. Is that where your head is? Because that's where it should be. Again, that was the Wheel of Fortune. You see it? Next, the Chariot. And I know you heard others say that this is our card, Cancer. This is us, right? So this is where our heart is. Adversity, trouble, conflict, force reconciliation, or force reconcile. Opposing forces, victory, mental control, emotional balance, changing, direction, travel, success. That's our card, Cancer. That's where our heart is. Moving around, getting the feel for the land, you know? Everybody else seem to be mighty comfortable, right? Let's see what we got to do out here in these streets, right? Ace of Wands, y'all. This is the energy that we are putting out into the universe. Artistic inspiration and creativity, new cycle and enterprise will and determine expanding your potential. Determination, I'm sorry. Artistic inspiration and creativity, new cycle and enterprise, will and determination, expanding your potential. Bam. Ace of Wands, y'all. We feeling inspired out here in this world. And it says, this is what we really think about the situation. What we really think about the situation is King of Cups. We think strength, we think balance, diplomacy, sensitive, social skills, protector, trained in law, medicine, religion, knowledgeable or professional man. Oh, okay. Maybe we thinking of others. That could be. But, energies are flowing in tarot, so this is our side. And I'm just saying, perhaps we are thinking that about the situation, but this is what we're putting out to the other party. And then the next one says that this is where the other person is thinking. This is the King of Pentacles, and it says patience, steady, progress, move or change of work, routine, put in the effort. Sorry, my child. Patience, steady, progress, move or change of work, routine, put in the effort, never give up, methodical and conservative young man. King of Pentacles. So somebody who works hard, is focused on something, changing up. Let's see, that says that's where the other person's head is at. So that must be the masculine side. But we had a masculine over here too. So, we have some Cancers that are males here. You are welcome. So flip the feelings where they go, but basically Cancer side is over here that I'm aware of. But if you feel more you resonate with this side, then flip the scripts if it must be so, right? So it says that this is where the other person's heart is. 5 of Pentacles. Financial and material hardship, lack of stability, unemployment, missed opportunity, focus too much on material. Whew, that'll get you every time. That's why I said I'm a Cancer, and I know I resonate more with this side. But if you feel that the shoe fits on this side, by all means, take it where you take it how you live, True story, right? Then this part is, because that's where their heart is. They out in the cold, right? Right here, where their head is, they passionate, patient, and steady with work look like. That's what it look like here. And look, I got it written down, so y'all don't think I'm making this up. So the third card on their side is the Knight of Cups, right? Knight of Cups, King of Cups. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. What energy are they putting out to you? To us. This other person is putting out romance, declaration of love, proposal, lover, rival, in love, knight in shining armor. Sorry, guys. Creative, artistic, intuitive. I'm gonna leave that right there. So that's what they're putting out into the situation. I don't know if you've been paying attention, Cancer, but I technically haven't. I'm not gonna even lie, because I still been in hermit mode. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here listening to music right now. I just decided that since I was at work today and I had a little time, I shuffled these cards and laid them out just so I can share them with you. So I hope you're enjoying this, right, Cancer? Okay, so listen up, right? Because this is what they really think about the situation right now in their real life, like actuality. Or maybe you do. Who knows? Listen up. It says rest and recuperation, meditation, recovery from conflict or illness, time out, a well earned break, deal with it tomorrow. Everybody need a time out. I ain't even gonna play with you because I just told you what I was doing. I'm sitting in the house. I haven't left and went outside, have I? Yes, I did. On my lunch break, y'all, I went and got an inspection done on my car because I got pulled over on the weekend. But that's another story, y'all. Anyways, your girl like to share, when I feel comfortable. But we gonna keep it moving, right? So this is where they at right now. They basically in hermit mode too. It don't even say I'm in hermit mode because I'm over here thinking a lot like I always do. But I know you understand that because you do too. But anyways, they chilling. But they look like they thinking about stuff. Making an offer out in the code. The last but not least card, which happened to fell out, right? Hermit. Oh my goodness. What? And that is actually what things are headed this way. Up here, they're clearly resting and recuperating, right? Over here, you thinking about them who is resting and recuperating. The hermit is saying that they are what? And you are what? Introspection, solitude, reflection, inner guidance, rest, prudence, soul, searching self, discover spirit quest, meditation, retreat. Oh my gosh. Did you just see that? I'm telling you, this is why I had to share it with y'all, because y'all wouldn't believe me otherwise. But I know that I sat here and I shuffled these cards, and maybe you'll be so lucky that you'll catch me next time when I'm shuffling. But for the time being, you can take it or you can leave it, but this is definitely a taker for me. I don't know about you, but this say 6 of Cups, right? Childhood memories, innocent past returning, innocence past returning, reunion, nostalgia, harmony, and happiness at home, goodwill, and kindness. That is all I ever asked for. OMG, okay? I'm taking a picture of this. I mean, you really gotta be... I hope you're hearing me out here in these streets, Cancer. I mean, I know it's been a minute, and I missed you guys. Oh my gosh, did I miss you guys? But I had some healing to do. I literally had surgery, which I know that you guys are Cancers too. Y'all probably doing all the self-healing things too. But oh my gosh, it would just feel so good to talk to y'all and share with y'all these moments. But I know for sure somebody can use this reading today, so I decided that I'm going to jump on here and I'm going to share this with y'all, because I missed y'all, and I'm just going to talk to y'all like this from now on, whatever is on my heart, I'm going to bring it out. If it shuffles out for you, I'm going to tell you what I see. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Right now, I don't have nothing to offer you. I do apologize about that. Like, I don't have nothing in the shop or nothing that y'all can buy right now. I'm just kind of feeling my way through this. It's a process and everything. I listen to all kind of music. So in my background, that's what you're going to hear. But I do offer, I do allow donations, so that I can build up to doing other things. But right now, I'm gonna enjoy it as it comes. I'm not rushing anything. It's a process, and I get that, I just had to get some things right within myself before I could come out and actually feel comfortable, explaining some things that I myself am still in the study of life. We all are. Nobody has it all down packed. I don't care what they tell you, okay? So just stay positive. Good things are coming. Proof is in the pudding. All that. Oh, y'all like my nails? I know, they was different from my birthday, but it's still Cancer season, so y'all enjoy your birthdays if y'all, haven't had it yet. Or even if you have had it, I hope it was wonderful. Mine was pretty darn spectacular. I appreciate everybody that came to enjoy it with me. But I'm going to holler at y'all next time. And I hope that's real soon. Talk to you soon. Have a good day. This is Lady Q saying bye to you.